Okay, well, here we are. We're Holly and I, we're giving you a tour. We're heading into historic Waterford. There is the sign right there. And this is a really cute little town. I really like this little town.
I love it. And when we get up here a little farther, you'll see a statue of George Washington, because he actually visited before he was president.
George Washington slept here?
George Washington visited here. I don't know where he slept. Maybe he slept at the Eagle Hotel. I'm not sure if I know that. But it was while he was still wearing a British uniform.
Oh,
so
really?
You go by the statue,
so pre-revolution.
Yes. But he came here. This was Fort LaBeouf. Was what was out here, and so he visited. And when I did Christmas in Cupid Falls and then A Simple Heart, they're set just outside of Waterford. And when I started, there's a legend of Cupid Falls that sort of was based on his statue here in town. So it's another way that we've talked about settings before, and we both use Erie as a setting. I use Erie area as a setting. So this is one of the areas.
Too,
here's the park over here on your right. And they have Waterford Heritage Days every summer. We come out. And it's all kinds of...
I just love, this is what I love though, the little downtown here. This is so cute. Although one of my favorite shops from down here just moved up by me. It was called Serendipity.
Nice.
Was down here. And, but just, I do. I love this little old downtown
Okay, and up here on the right, we're coming to the Eagle Hotel, and just beyond that is George's statue.
And Sugar and Spice Restaurant, which I really love.
There's
George.
Can you see him?
There he is. There's George.
I'm pretty sure I'm right that that's a British uniform. I might be lying. Sometimes I think I know
She might
stuff.
be making that up. We're going to have to fact check her again.
Well, it says it'll give you a little trailer at the bottom that tells you if I was right or not, but I think I am.
And then I also love this place over here, the kitchen store.
Oh, if you cook, stop and look.
If you cook, stop and look. And oh dear,
that is fun to go poke around.
I could spend a lot of time.
And then the big thing in Waterford is this roundabout.
Circle now. We got a circle.
And after being in Ireland, it was 3 years ago, because I just got a little 3 years ago. Here's where you were. We did roundabouts all the time.
Well, listen,
we had so easy.
They are easy, and I'll tell you, we had roundabouts, or we called them circles, when I was a child in New Jersey, and then they decided they would take them all out and put in traffic lights instead, and now we're going back to circles again.
Well, that makes so much sense. That was so easy. We just did it, and all right. So you're going to get a couple more tours coming up on our trip out to my cottage.
Okay. So this is Mill Village.
When I wrote Just One Thing, I changed the name, but this really was the inspiration for the town. We're now in Mill Village. There's a few houses. We crossed some railroad tracks. You're going to come to the one bar. There used to be a church that has burned down.
Oh dear.
So it was like one bar, one church, a post office, and that was about it.
That's the whole town.
That's the town. So, but this, I love this drive. Oh, Abercrombie's Antiques. I do love that store.
That's kind of cute. General store.
Cool. And you go in, there's still a big wood heater in the back.
So obviously that's the one bar.
That's the one bar.
Okay.
Up here on the left will be the one post office, and that was the church.
Oh.
It's now an empty lot.
It's an empty space now.
And there you are. So welcome to Mill Village, and within a block we're out of Mill Village.
Don't blink, because you miss it.
But that's what I love about this part of Pennsylvania. We are less than a half hour from my house in town.
Right, from the city.
And this is the kind of communities you see.
Exactly. You know, and again, and I was just telling Holly as we were driving, this kind of area reminds me very, very much of the part of New Jersey that I grew up in. And that's funny because a lot of people don't, and even Holly is guilty. She didn't think that New Jersey had as many farms and, you know, open land as it does. So, and as you can see, it looks like the road gets a little rougher here, Holly.
Yeah, pretty soon we're going to be turning and it's all dirt roads from there, so.
Okay.
But this is what I love. I love when the trees start to get the canopy over top. It's all
over the
sun dappled as you drive.
Yep.
And everybody neighborhoods. Like as you go by,
you just
somebody
wave.
got, they wave.
Yeah.
So I enjoy that aspect of it.
Okay. Oh, here we go. So we are now on the dirt road heading toward Holly's cottage. And again, the sheep.
They're
Sheep farm.
They make me so happy.
And there's a lot of, apparently a lot of Amish farms in the area.
And
Or
if you're
Amish,
from,
depending
from
on...
this area, it would be an Amish farm. Right up here is one of them. The big barn at this house burned down last year, and they had
A barn raising?
A barn raising, which is cool.
Cool.
Look at the little lambs.
Look at this. Yeah, look how cute. Lots of lambs out there in that field.
Horses up on the field.
This is very reminiscent of Sussex County, where I grew up. I'm gonna have to tag my sister in this because yeah, this is totally the kind of area that we grew up in.
Well, I grew up out in the county, and then I married a city boy. Himself is quite the city boy, but he bought me the land out here, and hopefully someday we'll sort of split the difference. I'll be out here
Part city, part country.
That sounds about right. This is an Amish sawmill, and when we put like the addition on at the cottage, or did a lot of the work out there,
A lot of the wood comes from here.
a lot came from here.
Cool.
And actually, the entire cottage was built.
Oh, there's the buggy. And
It was a different sawmill at the time, but the cottage itself is all Amish sawmill wood, so it's all locally sourced, which I love. The little green in me thinks that's so cool. I'm sorry, we're going very slow, which means you're getting a nice view, but this is
bumpy.
pothole.
Again, this is a dirt road, and generally how they keep these up is once in a great while, they run a grader over these roads, and that's how you fix these.
And we've got a little bet going. There's a house here that has just been slowly falling in
That
on itself
one,
for
yeah,
years.
it kind of looks like
I assume someday I'm going to come by, it's just going to be
a
down.
pile of rubble.
All right, and so we're really within spitting distance of the cottage now.
Oh, the fuzzies.
Oh, the
Fuzzies are starting. Traffic jam. There's a car in front of us.
And trick, if you drive dirt roads, don't get too. This isn't too dusty right now.
No.
We've had enough rain.
Enough rain to
But
keep
you
it
don't
down.
want to get too close to the car in front of you. There's no tailgating because
They want us to pass.
you'll end up with just a
Lots
cloud
of dirt
dust.
in your car and everything.
So
yeah.
a little wave as I pass.
Okay.
And up at the top of this road, we're just coming to it. I talked before, I found out my ancestors were some of the first settlers out here. Straight ahead, where you see trees, that was the family homestead.
Cool.
So I drive by this every time I go to camp. And all those years I drove by it, didn't realize that I had a connection to
There you
it.
go. Baked goods every Saturday. So if you follow that way, you can go get
A lot of the Amish farms out here do that. They'll have baked goods on Saturday. They'll have quilts or furniture. It's a nice. Oh, there's a bunch of greenhouses. We go out and get some plants for the garden at. So, and this I've taken a lot of pictures. When you see me take pictures, not from the trail cam, but just regular pictures. This field over here is just like a deer magnet.
Mm-hmm.
And last summer, almost every time we left in the evening,
There were deer.
they were out there. So, welcome to my neck of the woods.
Mm-hmm. Literally the woods.
All right, so the next video we'll do some Holly Cottage
Oh boy.
Trippin videos.
There, here, this guy's kicking up dust. He's
Oh.
driving kind of fast with the big truck. Anyway, okay, so we'll see you when we get closer to Holly's cottage.